Dennis Miracles Abuaje the Communications Director at the Dr. Muhammadu Baumia, flag bearer for the NPP, Akasa Ediafa Adia, Kennedy Japan, Ekikaye, award net 2 TV, so and Yanko, na Inkoti, Dennis Miracles Abuaje, Nensema, Okikaye Nibi, Emra, Sisia.
The Communications Director for Dr. Muhammadu Baumia, Dennis Miracles Abuaje. Miracles Akwaba na pom to saying.
Council, I don't know.
Sir, opposition no Communications Director for Dr. Baumia. We've seen a list making round. A genuine list.
Say Dr. Muhammadu Baumia or list be our person for the top ones here. Yeah, they be releasing the format.
Okay.
She wants a 1 year who former release via. I don't think so. It's a concerned about.
Because based on that list, I'm a frail communications director. No, that's what I
have been communications director for the top now.
No, it was for the 2026 campaign.
So on to you say also where you with it.
The Martin
if at any point in time, if there is anything, we'll put it out. But for now, let's stay focused.
The Martin is a team lead, People's Forum, and they are no correct.
I would say we founder, leader, the People's Miracles Award.
Before
with the people and by the people.
Before see a People's Forum, Moletta, open letter, matro to the Chief Justice near Deno. Let's stick with issues within Mo party. Enra Mejese Wutie interview Honorable Kennedy Akomprekwe Japan a grantee and meneni spokesperson Kwesi Kwatin Eddie Enkomo, and he's made the point say this should rather call for sober reflection, and maybe the party should look inward and see how best our reconciliation efforts now because people are not happy about Nyome Koso in times past. You have to heal, and where should be that point of reference for you to heal. Oje Tumusa.
In fact, many Kwesi join you and I'm saying how simple.
Okay.
Now to say I'm disappointed is an understatement.
Oh, why should you be disappointed?
I'm not going to comment on the audio
okay.
And then some
FM.
Era Canada point. I won't comment on it. Question again the spokesperson. The typical or no cast on question for the church. And to question church more fine. The concern they say and seminar Honorable Kennedy upon kind, and yet hope not get to question the fact. And for him to spend all this time ostensibly trying to justify the commentary is unfortunate. Because maybe MPP I don't know, but maybe it's only question and Honorable Ken that are in that mood. I don't think the party for no are in the mood now. Because Obi, you are aware that in the past few months, the party and its members have been very busy reorganizing from the base. Last week, in a party for the quiet line, a Kotoaba, electoral coordinators, police station, electoral coordinators, a lot of party people, campaign teams made up of police station executives. They are moving around within their constituencies, campaigning to be elected as constituency officers. They have been busy. Party for them have been busy. Every MPP member are running elections. I've joined the party for all these years. I'll tell you, say, MPP is not known to be like this. And see, wow, poster, we have to begin to have conversations around you and not say party food, political party. I read political science at Legon, and the fundamental principle in political party formation is that one or two people agree on one or two issues based on which they will come together to form a party. They didn't say they will agree on every issue. In a political party, the expectation is not say you be agree on assembly be you to get. Then we be assemble ko ana mienu bia you to say we the and this and that is what we rally around. And once we rally around agreement, every other issue that comes in the way of that particular thing we agree to, no, is secondary, tertiary. We push it aside and focus on what we agree to. It is a question said, and a party for and a way. It's not true. It cannot be correct. What is on the ground is that the party, your police station elections, and Brewa 4 and Kokra in Mantier are aligned 1 hour, 2 hours ahead of the elections committee arriving at the police station to participate in the process. You cannot call this to be a party for no. And this commentary has been running for months. In fact, you run this commentary throughout the primaries. The party has moved on. The party understands that we still would have disagreement on other issues. It has been like that since formation of the MPP. However, we agree on one. That is, the MPP is a superior political party, a better alternative for the people of this country than the NDC. And so we must win power in 2028. And when the once a agree on a one, if after close to 6 months, at two baby, now say member ba consign a kasa ekwaya ira can Japan faso kasa na. Me I don't want to comment on it. Kwesi na kasa man on to kwesi na cheche. But I don't expect kwesi say obeba be cheche mu ekwaya faso cheche. Omen drop party for ni na anko win. Obi there's no banter on this matter. Party for NPP for are not bantering. Nipa ba kope MPP ni ba kope ena wako ka asem on radio so. And the question shouldn't create an impression say MPP4 banter kontokwa. What to say obi eji the honorable Japan kanano. David. So I would expect to say Nkatama Kwesika and a reconciliation and we should do this. Who is he really addressing? Because Obianka hey party for Obianko here. Into Kwesika san why no addressing? Party penny ba ko na beka asem wa ye nyina ejitum asem no. It brings the name of the party into disrepute. Threatening the party, basically blackmailing the party. That is what I thought say he would come and address. When I come here, especially Sanka Kosiba say Obi, I say we beka ni see beka ni demuntin. Yenjana echi beka waso. But for him to try and draw everybody in and attempt to draw the party into the competition, I find it most unfortunate.
But would you also say, and you honestly believe in your heart of hearts, there are no party members now flowing from what happened in the presidential primaries, no? Our more menasepoka krebi, Honorable Ken probably echo what some members of the party feel. And
I would never say that. There has never been a time in the life of any political party in the world. Party will be any menase. Mami example babo. Never a time in the life of a political party where everybody agrees with everything. Men can say, as I speak to you, say your police station executives as far as or more concerns about choir or more fast work, maybe or more police station elections. Obi omunyina mbra radio so mekata. Omunyina nko TV so nkokata. That is what we are talking about. Until nobody should try and draw the MPP into this. Una wakwaye wa dia at party ndi abo so me no can say ene. Why are we discussing MPP? When was the last time I was discussing MPP? Kamia Kwakwe to say, and be a party, maybe see Kwampaso. I need this for this year. That is what we are trying to address. When I'm coming to say, I call about the first or the council here. That's what you in Adam. This is not an MPP matter. This is a member of an MP of the MPP that is running the name of the party into disrepute. Because
our support our concerns about how as a party for any be and America or you better or you say any day it's clear say reconciliation no and call ye papa and that's what Kwesi Kwarteng is calling on party leadership no
yeah you are saying obi me kra me yeketwa kraktoa miracles esukonoma to send me party mu me yakra obi send me concerns for party in which I have. Why not me many concerns? Some more concerns. Don't you think I also have concerns with some conduct of other members of the party? I'm sure some community and come for us one kebe. But almost about the radios. Obi me to what is my complaining about MPP radios? But you don't think I have concerns? I also have concerns. That is what I'm telling you. Say there are millions of other party people who all have concerns. The difference between them and this situation is that none of them are on radio and TV threatening the party, blackmailing the party, and drawing the name of the party into disrepute. Okay, that is a fact. And nobody should use issue of for consent. Who said say political party made up of million people or anybody at the same time? But that common goal is what rallies all of us together. That common goal of winning 2028. And it's always a party. That's our goal. That doesn't draw you towards the flag of the party there. Then you are the one that needs to be addressed, and not the MPP and reconciliation. What is reconciliation? Reconciliation doesn't mean that they are coming on you. But me just to say, maybe you do the minja bibi antun chani yenko. Now, still, I want to mean do positioner. To make us say minja bibi antun chani yenko. Then we have a problem. That is what we want to address.
Yeah,
to the extent that 6 months after elections, Obia the national tonchen, they want to be for the tonchen. That is a worry. Obi, we cannot pretend about this matter.
Yeah, because ordinary the tonchen will not just happen in a vacuum. It should be within a particular context. I was you can saying I was a casa cost, I was a meetings.
There are systems in the party. Processes in the party. Let me tell you, no leader of the MPP has been as reconciliatory as Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Oh, blackmailing Bawumia, sir. Can't be known yet. It's an aspirant or running a contest. So, the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, including even senior members, are openly, did Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia plainly, even at the displeasure of party members. There are some people that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia come with a party was now where they are. Yampesa obeko we kaso kaseti ya utumi nya kukudro kono why na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nko nifie one of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nko nifie nka say yenje bibi anton chen pursue the common goal for the elephants, including honorable Kennedy Japan. It didn't be na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye. At what point would this end? At what point would we say enough is enough? Obi, it is not normal for a party member to come on radio and threaten the party and say some we are make good party no also is your old drawn into the other person. So I just say make good party no, make say party no. You don't do that to a political party. You are threatening the party. Obi, people lay down their lives for this party. And you nipa back home. You cry young kwala obi me say me ya kwala kete at least 23 years of my life I've dedicated it to this party. 23 years. Me I say you 23 years of my life, I've dedicated it to this party. Obi, call online, call Google, call Facebook, call Twitter. Now, question: when you did not tell nipa, you put a nipa 5 a bio matem or party from the NDC side. But I am not on radio complaining about what I feel. Me personally, I feel say the party should have done and that the party should do. No, it is not about my personal view. It's about the collective agreement of the party. Say the I may disagree, but I have to follow. Even if I have concerns, there are internal mechanisms. Party, it doesn't include blackmailing the party and threatening the party on radio. And it's a question should not come on air to justify this. It is very unfortunate. I am ashamed. I'm embarrassed.
No, but
by what I heard.
I don't think Kwesi justified it, did he? Because what I heard him say,
in some way, that's what happened.
Yes.
So over radio, so now because there are legitimate concerns. We need to do this. There are party people. The party should not brush it aside. You are justifying it. You see, the point is that you have concerns. Everybody does, including even Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is the flag bearer, including the General Secretary Koduya. Everybody has concerns because as individuals, we have different understanding of issues. But that is why the party has system to aggregate views and take decisions. It is the aggregated views. You take a decision. Now you follow. If one of the generators not the same party now, You cannot have justification for it. I don't want our concerns.
In that interview, no, he and I think Kwesi Kwarteng also repeated. He mentioned specific names. Do you think, sir, in the interest of party unity, no, those specific names you should maybe render an unqualified apology to him, and then you can move on as a party? Or
if they say they won't do, are they the party? Those individuals, some of them are MPP. You have personal issues with people, personal problem. You feel that some individuals have personally hurt you. Are they MPP? Obi me to way. Me kwam na me MPP. Into who can say miracles. Antonio Mama Mia. They are MPP. Oh, what are you doing? That is not how we run a political party. It is a cordon of winning flag bearer. And Nanka Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, say, Obi Kabenide. Aden Obi. It is order a flag bearer. And Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, Nisia, and Kabenide. Obi Okai Bantida. Okay, Honorable J.H. Mesa.
Yeah.
Onwana Kunta, President Kofo. 1 year campaign in Tiano. Uncle Jina campaign, I think I said President Kofo, Eya Bantida, or you know, just Wayento. President Kofo, we need privacy. What's a said that J.H. Mesa and the number, the air complete, air KCMC. You don't threaten the new patriotic party. You don't. There is no justification for it. If you want something to be done, you don't threaten the party to have it done. Obi yesu so by 23 years in the party no party no credit saying
Asempa FM
Obi party no edi saying so what you say enti yen cry yes sir enti mo na mo say party na mo party no fitting if you do this you are putting all of us our lives at risk. We wake up in the morning and labor for this party. Koshe ko Facebook na ko Twitter la koshe Obi me wo constituency the show say am rant here call up and down ye adwuma party we na nipa baako because we say nipa mienu ana miense bi o ma ye bibia ma na ye oyenti o to party na actually now also be justify when our lives are at risk, people's future at risk. Omo muti opa obi bi radio CCA na ma MPP so etie won kasa obete ya omudi check for the past 6 months this party has been on course after the discussing. When was the last time you discussing MPP say? Now they take beer you be discussing MPP in this light, Diano. It should be coming from you. Why? You're too baby honorable Brana Champo. So Lucy, what is our KBC? Only concern. Now to Obia quite let you know Lucy no yes here. You bet from my room. Dr. Mahmoud Bamia lost a national elections. Have you heard him do this to the country? Now Dr. Bamia Obi Wadaroma, Dr. Bamia Obi and Dinatem. Respectfully, Honorable Kennedy upon himself, and ne supporter, Onuan Kasa openly insulted Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, Onuan Kasa openly on the camera scene and did Dr. Mahmoud Bamia. What is that Dr. Bamia say? Member Hono Mekasa, this will be family. Why? Why? Obi, why are you holding all of us at ransom? I'm very passionate about this conversation because Obi, yeah, bre. Me no kase fiti no pa makasa radio so makoma ko sex. Mada me kum ne ya friend no me njane no mafa phone. I was just on Joy News. Me yes me to nkwa na asempa sai friend me na masa abefa call. Ko to Facebook na ko hwe, ko Twitter na ko hwe. Obi, there are MPP young people ya pamo mo fi o madwuma because some MPP for. They are counting on this party to get back to power. There are young patriots. Obi, or ye nedwuma okumase, wa settle on in the family. Or ye MPP ninti, NDC aban we buy. Your person no call wale. Obi a wa born and what na ye okumase. A we person na call wale. Da ben e na oba be peska abo born wa fa ne ma akwa wale akopɛ school e de ma no. Obi ye dwuma wa tamale. E ho no te. Or ye bibia o ho. Ya person e fi tamale e de na be sia bankan. Da ben e ndo ba ko frɛ me. Also ye dwuma o diare. Or Tamale, almost putting if Tamale Drabankind because of MPP. He has to come to Accra with his 5 children and his wife. How is this person supposed to even readjust? These people have been victimized and they are counting on the MPP to come to power. That is what the parties and its members are focused on. We are not focused on individual interests, what we feel, any emotions. Obi, Yeni Abre. It's a question, Jadi Okekano. I didn't want to comment on this thing. Me ne kasa or joy. Man commenting on it. But me tie no asempa no. Me raho. Me ya.
Asempa FM.
Me ya. Me raho pa. Why do we do this? Dear bone pa no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye. O bobo nipa mi ense. Na ka me so bobo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. anyway dinkomo wa company fu aka nyina ho ne o dinkomo e de ambiem no ye to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no kasada se all kaseti obi akwala na penin kwada obi what ba kompoda sinipa no na flag bearer hwe bra papa ya bre 2024 campaign o ye tadwe da papa yitrim any ideas or one man my way or that to akonya so me no ka say committee meetings koso or no more almost to provide alternative solutions to this country, but he can only implement this thing when he wins power. Or so no pedia na ma betu bibia tum.
Yeah, but yeah, but he even made the point say for the past 6 months party for motu abayi mu leader ewie no obia ye kom kasa kramo nkasa bi na obia mpontimi nketa ide aban because mu nyina no o Yusuf phrase be atente huo etua mu nua moto ti obia krantimi nkasa na party na asemu wo ho na aban ni ibu na oman no muntimi kra nkasa you heard that as well.
Is it true? No, and see that is even disrespect to the teaming party people are omoye jumama MPP. Because Obi, what's your Asempa? You know the news and the stories you have been discussing on Asempa. Is it the case? Say MPP, Ejabino. Is it the case?
Asempa FM.
Isn't the NDC and its communicators all over the place defending this government? And your interview and Ndra, and when you be discussing, and won't we be discussing the NDC government? The most expensive government in the history of this country. The most expensive government in the history of this country, and it's our my way. And on another year discussing as a an interview, no. And maybe you should remind him. So that is what we're discussing. Obviously, I have personally called on all our communicators not to comment on this thing. Ask them. It's even at their displeasure. When I gave them that gag order, some of them even disagreed with me, but I told them that is their order. I didn't even want to comment on this. But for you to even come and say MPP for job by no Obi, is that true? The millions of MPP people who have taken this government on, you are basically saying someone here. It's hurtful. It's very hurtful. So me no can say any interview or threatening party here. And by now you discussing over bloated budget for this government. Because that's what we are discussing. And can discuss Chief Justice on your buying and penny for and so you are the one who has distracted the party right now. And so don't come and disrespect the people who are sacrificing their life for the party, fighting for this party day, afternoon, night. I am hurt by that comment. Very, very hurt by that comment. And yeah, and then I say, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, any Christian council here. Obi, and yes, a few weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, and a minority friends committee, and the report on Mukonya free cocoa farmers, around the country, and the bread of Mahmoud Bawumia. So what is he talking about? DM Panoka. Why? Yes, no. Obi, respectfully, people's lives are under threat because of this government. Obi, me no can say. Now by way tata. They would go after everything in your life, but we are all putting everything on the line to put this government on its toes. Because after all, kebi and none in a womb. Yes, you are the mono. No more some kasa. In the form my equanities here kasa. I didn't bia ye benya by way on the back foot or more yen yama and wow mine he would have to throw something in. Why?
There I've cited a petition online from one of more party, I think Deputy Tescon National Coordinator also, or the Akoma Party General Secretary said Honorable Ken should be taken through disciplinary process. I don't know so what site is our petition now, but you've seen it.
Yeah.
You think it's the way to go?
I don't have any view on that. The party has structures and systems to deal with issues. I mean, for example, party member you are not sure petitioning. That is the way to go. Or concerns party no is say our faso. It is any place or women support or concern. But once on one call radio TV so one call the party na them and threaten party or their top papers or their come the appropriate committee. That is the way to go. as to whether meritorious of anything or not, that is not in my place to see. But we are party in penny for Saka on the say be papa do woman a combat the befaso no normally afaso.
Ma yam fire no and so hona now let me talk to you as team lead for the People's Forum. Na mi humu open letter